Hi folks, Bob Dale. Once again, folks, to prove that I'm not the one that my son's always pushing around, that he's the one who will buy a steamboat 40 miles from water, we're going to list that steamboat today. Actually, I'm making a joke. This is a cool truck we're going to list today, folks. It's a 1995 GMC SLT 1-ton dually, 6.5 liter diesel engine sitting on a good set of tires. It's got Banks gauges in it. We don't know what all's been done to it, folks. It was just a local trade-in that Dan picked up. Runs and drives like a new one. He's going to give you do your drive. Got a great leather interior. Interior looks nice. The carpets are dirty, but it's a nice truck. Come on, we're going to show it to you. It's about to rain. It's been about 115 degrees here in Jackson, Mississippi today, and now it's down to about 85. So this is a blessing for us, but here's the truck. Now, you know, who wants a truck like this? You say, well, everybody. I like it. It's a big, great camp truck, great farm truck. If you got a small cattle operation, pull your boat with, do anything in the world with it, folks, and not have $70,000 or $80,000 like these new trucks they want for them. It is a dual rear wheel. I'll get it out in a second. Tires are great.
They're almost new.
Now, this truck, folks, I don't know what Carfax shows, don't care. It's a 95. We got it, it showed 90,000 miles on it, but the head was messed up. The speedometer didn't work. So we put a new head on. It's got 212,000 miles showing. Mileage is exempt, buy it on conditions, all I can tell you. Look in here, this headliner is perfect.
That one little peel spot up by that center console.
And these carpets are nice carpets. They're just filthy.
This some kind of, I guess, show truck or whatever they call it.
Well, it's got it.
There's the gauges.
Yeah, Banks gauges. It's got these show truck seats in it. I don't know what it is. I just know Dan said it rode and drove just the way it should, and it's a 6.5 liter diesel, and that's just pretty cool. And it's got a good look to it. You're not going to be able to see it in the pictures. The only thing to pick about is the tops of both of these fender flares are faded. Look at the tires. It's a local truck. There's no rust issues, any of that.
Got the toe suspension on it.
This thing will be going long after we're gone. Is the spare's underneath?
Spare is under it. Got a gooseneck.
Our boys, hey, look here. You think America's not great? There's our cleanup boys. They do a great job. I don't know.
See under here, not rusted out.
These old trucks, folks, had to get this one. Chevrolet built a truck. Well, I've got a 98 I bought new, a Z71. It's got 464,000 miles on it, and it's lived a rough truck, and I would head to Minnesota in it tomorrow. I don't know why I selected Minnesota.
This is a 95, it ain't.
Yeah, okay, just an extended cab.
It's an extended cab. These seats flip up and roll up.
That back seat's nice.
Sliding rear window.
But I want you to look how nice the headliner and everything is. It's got the overhead console.
Got this extra cushy thing. Oh, I grabbed the wrong place. Yeah, it flips up.
It's a fun truck to own, just a play around truck.
It's got the limited slip rear end in it. Z71, Z82, Z86. That's your heavy duty suspension and towing packages. I guess that's a lumbar.
Something, didn't it?
That's something.
Glass is all good. Tires are good. These trucks are just pretty to me, these older trucks. Man, that grease feels good. Anyway, we're going to sell this no reserve, folks. Somebody's going to own it. You got to get a pretty cool truck. You got to get a truck that'll do whatever you want to do with it. It's fun just to have a truck like this. I live in the country and I have one. Just having a truck around to just use for whatever. Just think, pull any kind of horse trailer you hook to it, any kind of boat, got a farm, got a work site, put it to work. I mean,
and that exhaust is not hanging or broke. They made it to direct the exhaust down and out. So that's
But I
how they want it to do.
I can tell you this, folks, it don't matter. Whatever you give for this truck, it'll be worth more in 5 years, promise you.
Yeah, there's no depreciation.
You give for it, it won't depreciate any more than this. As I said, we're gonna sell it no reserve. So if you've been needing or looking for just a fun truck to own and have around, this is probably it, folks. It's a 1995 SLT GMC, 1-ton dually, got everything in it, got some sort of conversion package, seats are neat, headliner's great, sitting on a good set of tires. Dan says it rides and drives great. I mean, it'd be just a fun truck to own. If you want any information about this, if you've got any questions, give us a call, 601-720-2857. If you want to know what it takes to buy it, someone's going to buy it. Give us a call, we'll figure that out. Real easy to deal with, 601-720-2857. Call anytime. If we don't answer a phone, folks, please don't panic. Neither of us have voicemail because we get sometimes 250 phone calls a day. But we return every missed call we have if we're on the phone or not available. So we'll call you back. If you want to know what it takes to buy it, we'll just have you bid, kill a sale, sell it to you on eBay that way you've got the buyer protection plan. We leave each other feedback and all that, which is critically important to us. But it's a nice 95 1-ton dually diesel. Not gonna want to find one any nicer, and you're certainly not gonna find one for this price. No reserve, bid what you want to, go ahead and bid it because it's going to sell. We appreciate you watching our video. Thank you so much for that, folks. We look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hey folks, Dan Dell here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on the test drive, but before I do, just want to show you a couple things. First of all, under the hood, you can see we don't clean under the hood. This is just how it came in. But the main thing I want to show you, this truck has no blow-by. Now, it's got a little bit of smoke, which smoke's no big deal as long as it's not puffing. But the main thing is, you can see I set this oil fill cap down on the fill tube. It doesn't blow off. If it blows off, that means you got a worn out engine letting engine compression into the crankcase, and you got a wore out motor. But that being said, as you can see, no blow by. Now we'll take you on test drive. Okay, you've been listening to my dad talk. Now we're going to take you on a little test drive here. You can see all the gauges are reading where they should, and no lights are on. Got a Kenwood AM/FM stereo. Those are those Banks gauges Dad was telling you about. Not sure if somebody just wanted to add some gauges or if they did some other stuff, some tuning or whatnot. Don't really know for sure, but I can tell you this truck has got some real good power. 6.5 turbo diesel. Oh, there we go. Hit the switch wrong. These Chevrolets are bad about sticky wiper blades. You'll have to excuse my shaky video because I'm driving with one hand and filming with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So odds are it's going to look real shaky when you watch it, but in person truck rides and drives great, shifts out like it should. Got a little crack in the dash there and right there, nothing to really write home about. Got one little rock peck in the windshield you probably can't even see, but beyond that, don't know of anything that doesn't work. We put a brand new power window motor in it, and you can see we're getting up to highway speed here. This truck goes down the road real nice. It's got an almost perfect set of tires. It fires right up, hot or cold, no issues there. We're doing 65 without a bit of trouble. I just hit the cruise. The cruise is holding the speed on it. I'll turn it off. You see we start to slow down. So I'll get back on the throttle. But anyway, it goes down the road like it should. If you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. There's no problems that I know of on it that will keep it from going anywhere. If there is an issue, we try and point them out. There are some little, I guess, little scratches on the windshield, but that's probably where my guy didn't clean it well enough. But just in case, we can get a new windshield for $140 if you want a new one. I wouldn't worry about it, but it's up to you. The air is cold. The power windows and locks, all that stuff works. Radio works. You can see we've been driving still. No lights are lit or anything like that. If you don't have time to fly in and drive it home, we're now set up. We can help you with shipping. If you look online and get an online shipping estimate, don't let that scare you off, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you anywhere from up to 50% off the average quote, just like I said, based on how big of a hurry you're in. The reason for that is most of these shippers you see online aren't really shippers, they're just brokers. And they all get on this one website that most of the actual truck drivers use, and they post your ad and list it for shipping, and somebody takes it eventually and they charge you $200 or $300 and call it a deposit. Well, we've spent the money, we're signed up with the same website, so now we can post your shipment for you, and at the very minimum save you that $200 or $300 right off the top that the broker usually charges. So we don't charge anything for that part, so make it a real smooth, easy deal. We also can give you a good ballpark estimate on shipping. You can shoot me a text or an email with your zip code and which vehicle you're interested in, and I'll be glad to check on that. And if you're in Dallas or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in Florida, we can get you a real good deal on shipping then. All you have to do is give us a call and we'll be glad to discuss it with you and go over everything, how much it'll cost and all that. Just something to keep in mind. If you have any questions about the truck, feel free to give me a call. Be glad to talk to you about it. You know, it's got the 6.5 turbo, runs and drives just like it should. Cruise works, tilt. Got the Kenwood Stereo. Just a real straight truck. The body's real straight. Like Dad said, the paint's a little faded and got a couple of pecks and stuff in it on the top of the fender, but that's really all there is to nitpick on this truck. You know, we're selling at no reserve, so just bid to win, because whoever the high bidder is at the end of the sale is going to own it. And like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call. Want to know about shipping, give me a call. Want to make an offer, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. Be glad to answer any questions you may have about the truck, explain anything you're wondering about. So that being said, appreciate you watching this video and hearing everything we have to say, and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.